Welcome everyone to Cisco Canada's virtual kitchen food show time. It's Canada's first profitable poutine food show 2022. Welcome. Jenna, are you excited about today's part 2 food show?
Very excited. Part 1 was incredibly impressive. So the bar is set high, chefs. Looking forward to part 2.
Yes, we have a ton of chefs involved here through these 3 days. Three shows through 1 day. Way too much coffee, by the way.
Feels like 3 days, Jay.
Does it feel like 3 days? We have amazing ideas all around profitable poutine to really help you. If you would like to join Le Poutine Week, is really where we're wanting these ideas to be seen, is in Le Poutine Week, which is starting February 1st to the 14th across Canada. And Saputo and Cisco are title sponsors of it. And we're super excited today to have Jenna on here from Saputo to be able to share some great ideas that we're going to see today from the chefs. So it's going to be an outstanding virtual food show. And we have QR codes so you can scan stuff, buy stuff. All this is going to be a great day.
Thanks for having me, Jane.
Right, Jenna? It's going to be a great day. Jenna, would you like the pleasure of doing the intro, introduce the intro?
Without further ado, let's see the intro, Jay.
It's Naeem here from La Poutine Week, and we're so excited to have Cisco as an official partner of La Poutine Week this year. From the 1st to the 14th of February 2022, restaurants across Canada are making the greatest poutines just for us. So if you haven't signed up yet, now's your chance. With Cisco, you get to sign up for free. So either reach out to us at lapoutineweek.com or Cisco to find out all the details. I can't wait to see what you have.
All righty, here we go. Awesome. So we're going to welcome all of our chefs in today, and we have a great lineup. Jenna. Great lineup, and amazing ideas. We're going to see a ton of amazing. I hope you're having a little snack on the side because you're going to starve after seeing all these great ideas today. Okay, Jenna? Are you all excited? Are you excited?
Of course.
All right. So all the way from, I can't remember, where is it, Jordana? Where are you located?
I'm in Richmond Hill, just north
Richmond
of
Hill.
Toronto.
That's not near Regina.
No, it is definitely not.
Not even close. Awesome. Well, welcome, Jordana.
Thank you.
What are we doing today? What are you going to showcase today?
So today we're talking about Butterball, which, as many of you know, is kind of a household name in Turkey. And I have a bunch of really fun poutine ideas to showcase. Junk food is kind of my specialty cuisine, so I'm really excited about this. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the show. all the way from an hour and a half north of Toronto, and also known as Butterball as well, is Richard White. Welcome, Richard.
That segue.
Did you like that?
segue. Hey, you
That was
know
a
what?
good
Thanks
one.
for having me a part of La Poutine Week. It's Richard White here from Lester's and the Lester's Kitchen here. You know, we're going to cover a couple of things today, but we think that the number one thing that makes poutine profitable is going to be your point of differentiation. Did I say that right? I think I did. Anyways, the things that set your business apart from all the other ones to let you get the margins that you need. So I've got 3 great things that we're going to show you today that are going to cover off ways to make you different from everyone else. And in the background, my boss and I are going to have a little conversation about what's more Quebec. Is it Lester's Montreal smoked meat or is it poutine? The battle is on. Maybe we'll see both here today. Back to you.
Whew. Oof. You also might know Richard from his TikTok days. He is also one of our big TikTok stars. Yeah, he is.
Not for dancing, though.
Not for dancing. Chef Romal, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope I'm saying your
Today,
name right. Am I saying your name right? Because I screw stuff
My
up.
full name is Romel Jose Marciano Criarte, but that's too long. So Romel's good.
Romel?
Yes.
That sounds awesome. Well, welcome to the show. What are we working on today from Export Packers?
So Export Packers, you know that we're one of the largest distributors of seafood. And today we're going to do a bunch of different types of national kind of ways of doing the poutine. And because you know that if you want to draw the customer in, it's not just about the taste, but the look of the food, that Instagrammable factor that you get from, doing a really good looking poutine as well too.
Wow. You know what? It's awesome that you said it's Instagrammable. Because Richard tries that once in a while. He never gets it right. But I am excited you say that because that's important when we talk about poutines. Because I would bet 90% of poutines are also taken a picture of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you take a picture of your poutine. Jenna, you take pictures of your poutine all the time, right?
For sure. And you definitely eat with your eyes first. So
Exactly.
on point, Romel.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome, Romel. We're going to be back, folks. We're going to run a little commercial here of what makes Cisco different. Because you know what, Richard? There's a ton of stuff that we do different like no one else. You want to roll the clip, Richard?
Hey, man, let's see a really great intro clip live from Cisco.
Our table is set, and we have a seat just for you. At Cisco, we love what we do, and that is delivering success for our customers through industry-leading people, products, and solutions. Our team is the difference between good customer relationships and great ones. Your dedicated sales consultant is here to help you grow your business. They will connect you with the products, solutions, and insights you need to grow your profits, streamline your operations, and market your business. They'll offer you customized consultations with our chefs and industry specialists to answer your questions and inspire you. Our specialists can help with protein, fresh local produce, takeout and delivery solutions, and more. And if you simply need someone to answer a quick question, our Customer Connect team is just a phone call or chat message away. Cisco is at the heart of food and service and connecting the world to share food and care for one another. Join us for a seat at the table. Visit Sysco.ca to learn more.
All righty, Jordana, let's see this junk food. This turkey junk food.
Myself, because sometimes I say inappropriate things, and I just wanted to make sure I didn't do that.
Jenna. Jenna's been doing that all for show.
You know what? It's kind of a chef thing. It happens. There's every once in a while there's a word that slips out. So
that's okay. That's okay. That's what makes it real, right?
Exactly. But I don't want it to become. I want this to be a family friendly show, right? So we're gonna keep it.
Jenna, did you hear that? Jenna?
I'll keep it clean, Jay.
Keep it clean?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So the first build that I'm going to do is a really kind of traditional take on holiday eating. I know we've all come off of holiday eating as of late. Most of us ate probably too much during the holidays, myself included. But the idea of the flavors that are involved in this poutine are kind of universal, and they're they really play on that comfort food. Poutine is the ultimate of comfort food. So I just kind of thought, can I put some turkey into a poutine build and have it really kind of resonate comfort? So for me, the most important thing is to kind of have every element seasoned and stand out, and everything should kind of be there for a reason, if you will. So I have fried up some fries. These are just a shoestring fry, but I season these with a little bit of poultry seasoning. So poultry seasoning is a combination of thyme, marjoram, a little bit of nutmeg, and it just comes as a seasoning mix, or you can make your own. So those are seasoned. Those are going to go on the bottom. Now, poutine is not for the light of heart, as you guys know, and not for the light of caloric intake. So we're going big, and I'm okay with that.
Caloric's a bad word. We can't use that word either.
And in my kitchen, I truly believe there are no calories. So
exactly.
You enjoy.
Richard, do you hear that, Richard? Yeah,
Richard, in your kitchen, there are no calories either.
No
just
calories.
So you know. Yeah, exactly.
No
So I'm going to put some ready to pull turkey on here. So Butterball has this beautiful product. It comes in a 1 kilogram pouch, and it is called a ready to pull turkey. So hopefully you can see here, it is little pieces that you basically just need to break apart gently. I have cooked this so that it was reheated in a water bath. So it's quite hot. The product
gave it a bath.
I gave it a beautiful bath. The product is fully cooked, so ready to go. You just want to heat it up, and it has a little bit of natural juices in the pouch as well, and that's going to keep everything nice and moist. So that's going to go on my fries. Then
Jordana,
yeah,
I'm going to interrupt. That's what happens.
No, that's okay.
It's Jenna's fault.
That's your prerogative right there.
It's exactly as it comes. I was going to say, so we have this new thing that's called a QR code that's up on the screen there. So if you point to it, everyone pulls out their phone that's watching today, scans that QR code. You're going to find this exact product that Jordan has got there, and you're actually going to know tons about it. With the codes, you can buy it. You can do everything. Go into your account. You can purchase this. You'll know everything about the products, from the case size to the features, benefits, cooking time, suggested servings, pack size. Everything's right there for you, right on your phone now. So we're going to have that throughout the show today as well. So anyways.
Look how far technology has come in the last little while, right? Even just, Jay, even just this show, the crazy level of quality that you guys have brought in the last 2 years or so has been amazing.
Well, now that we bring people like Jenna onto the show, it takes it to a whole new level.
Right, exactly. That next level.
Compliment, Jenna. That was a compliment. You only get one today.
It almost makes up for the first show, Jay.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. Yeah, he starts out nice, Jenna, just so you know. But
it just gets evil after that.
Don't let your guard down. So the next product that I'm going to put on here, this is also a Butterball product, and this is a home style stuffing. So it is a ready to heat stuffing. Comes in a large, it's called a chub, which is more of a food service term, not a beautiful term, but it is ready to go. You heat it up, and it's fully seasoned, and it is absolutely delicious. So this, I just reheated this a little bit. I'm going to crumble it up a little bit. Stuffing on fries is actually a real thing in Eastern Canada. They call it dressing, but it is basically stuffing. And there's something about the combination that is just super decadent, carb on carb kind of idea there. And then I'm going to add my beautiful cheese curds. So I love the fact that cheese curds are all kind of different sizes and different shapes. They're just so much more fun than regular cheese, and they don't really melt down. They become a bit softer, but they don't melt out, and they still have that beautiful squeak to them. They're so fun, and they're great to snack on too. Of course, you're not worrying about calories here, so I'm going big. Then I'm going to put on, I have some beautiful turkey gravy. This is a Cisco branded turkey gravy. It is an instant gravy, which means you don't have to bring it back to a boil, and it will thicken. It is bubbling hot here. This is burn your face off temperature, but that I like it like that because it's going to go over and it's going to keep everything on my poutine nice and hot. And I am going to just finish this off kind of with a little bit of a bit of a twist. I don't know, not much of a twist, but a little bit of a twist, which is I have some peas here. Now, these are frozen peas just because peas are not really in season, but you could definitely do this when they are in season. And I just heated them up in a little bit of garlic butter because, like I said, you want every element to kind of have its own seasoning and its own standalone flavor, but also look at how gorgeous that is on the turkey poutine. It gives you that green element. It's a little bit of freshness, and it's a full turkey dinner in a takeout container. So that is my first poutine build.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
Turkey poutine.
Yeah, isn't that nice? That it is definitely not for the light of heart. I would say I have at least 3 pounds of food here. So you gotta go home for sure.
That's awesome. Thanks, Joanna.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome stuff. Let's go to Richard, also known as the TikToker guy.
TikTok guy. Hey, you know, Queen Jordana, I have to say, putting the green peas on the gravy on the turkey just took me right back to my greasy diner days of 1980, 90, whatever. I'm not aging myself here today. But man, that was awesome. I love that.
1980s.
1980s.
1880s.
Almost with the flow. Hey, you know, so today I want to talk about points of profit for your poutine. If you want to order like the most expensive pizza, build your own, because you're going to pick the toppings you want to pick, and the toppings cost way more when they're done that way than they ever do when they're trying to price fight the guy down the street. So I want you to do that same thing with your poutine. Poutine, you got to say it right. Like, you got to throw a small S in there. Like, you got to, like, almost if Jimmy Fallon was talking about the Russian president, poutine. It's poutine. Everyone in Quebec just threw their Montreal smoked meat sandwich up the screen. But anyway, so I want to talk about building your own poutine. You can mix up all sorts of different proteins. You can mix up different gravies, cheeses, and bases and stuff like that. And it really gets people, you know, ordering what they want to order, ordering what they want to eat, rather than shopping by price off your menu and maybe in their minds mentally, you know, price comparing you down to the guy down the street. So for my first one today, I'm going to build your own, and I love building my own, of course. And we're going to do it in this wonderful takeout container that was sent to me by Gallimore. We're going to talk about making like if this was to be a kit for home, because you can't make poutine and have it shipped because everything will go mushy. So we'll talk about that too. So first thing in, fries. I got some nice crispy French fries in the bin. And then one thing that I love to put with poutine.
Oh, see that coming, eh, Jenna?
So we got the onion rings, we got the French fries. This is how, again, you just set yourself apart from anybody else. So therefore, they're getting what they want to get without having to price shop you. Okay, so that's where we are with that. Obviously, we need the little squeak. So we have some cheese curds.
Hey, Jenna, why do we say cheese squeaks?
Well, cheese curds squeak, right? Because they're a fresh, they're a young cheddar, and because they're so young, they kind of squeak against your teeth.
That's exactly right. That's why they call them little squeaks. Yep. So fresh cheese curds will squeak. Frozen ones, not so much. But you know what? Either way, it's all good. Now, for mine, because I love it the way I love it, and I'm sure that there's going to be a QR code showing up here on that side of me.
Here it is.
The screens are reversed.
Do the TikTok or the YouTuber point. Do the YouTuber point. Do the point. YouTuber? The point, yeah. Like point over to the code. Right? So then you gotta go like buy that code right there.
That right there.
Right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold up your smartphones. They got things. Okay. Anyways, so back to my poutine that I'm building. I love Montreal smoked meat. And at Lester's, we do a pulled Montreal smoked meat. This isn't the ends. This isn't the stuff off the table. No, this is actual briskets that we have put through a little process where we pull them apart like this. Nice for you, easy to use. Simply heat and serve and put it on top. I'm putting that on top of mine into the box. And what you
Richard, you got to take it from Jordana. Like that, you're missing half of that already.
Missing half of that?
You see the size of the turkey poutine? 3 pounds.
But that said, and I love a 3-pound poutine, nothing wrong with that. However, this is a profitable poutine. And with the way protein prices are going these days, you really want to use actually. So a pulled Montreal.
I think turkey's safe though, right, Jordana? Give me a thumbs up. Turkey's safe, right? Yeah, there's turkeys everywhere.
Well, we know Richard's working with really beautiful and premium Alberta beef. I see through the QR code, Jay.
Of course.
Oh,
Yes.
look at that, eh?
Beef.
Isn't that scary? Can't you, Richard? We know more than you know.
It's a Canadian product, of course we are. All right. So seeing as this Poutine is going to go in your favorite Uber Eats, DoorDash, probably should have said DoorDash first, right? DoorDash delivery. We don't want to put the gravy right onto the top. In fact, I've got this lovely little gravy cup that I'm going to put on the side in there, right? And you can fill that up with your gravy. Now, for those who don't know, Poutine gravy gets its uniqueness from just a little bit of chicken stock into a beef gravy. Woo-hoo.
Oh,
Now,
you're not supposed to tell everyone that, Richard.
oh yeah, it's the secret. Got to give away the secrets. If you want to do it right, that's what you're going to do. And of course, a little biodegradable fork goes into it like that. So, I think that this little guy right here, if I can hold that up to the camera correctly.
Looks good.
Looks
Okay,
good.
so we've got the fries, we've got the onion rings, got the squeak squeak, we got the shredded Montreal smoked meat by Lester's. We have
So
this.
we got QR code it. There we go.
We have
Right
this
there.
taste tester who just happened to walk on screen right now.
It must smell good too.
It does.
All right, so we'll pour the gravy over the top like that, like you'd get it at home. And then my taste tester today is my daughter Arden. She is taking school from home, as the rest of us parents here in Ontario are dealing with this week. So she's off on a little bit of a lunch break. So she snuck into the kitchen to give us her opinion, and the opinion is.
This is really good.
All right. So she likes it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Arden.
I'd say like over 10.
Over 10.
Over 10.
See?
Over
That's good.
10.
Her allowance just went up this week.
Exactly. Wow.
I don't know what doubling 0 is equal to, but that's what she's getting.
Love it.
I love how this is backwards. Anyways, guys, Montreal smoked meat, change it up. That way you can get more and more profit into your bill and more fun to your guests.
Richard killed it.
Off to the next guy.
That's why he's the king of TikTok. All right, let's go.
Nice job, guys.
Chef Ramal.
How you doing today?
Very good, very good. I am so excited about seafood poutine because
Seafood poutine.
we need more seafood poutine in the market.
You need more seafood in your diet, period.
Amen.
So
Because
today
of
I'm
Jenna? Exactly.
What's that?
Jenna's moved out east. She's close to seafood everywhere.
This is why I
Exactly. There
moved.
we go.
This is why I moved closer to the source.
There
I
you
eat
go.
a lot of seafood.
So today I'm going to demonstrate a different type of poutine, which means pudding in French. And I'm going to place my homemade fries. I'm going to place a little bit of paprika, smoked paprika on it, just to give it a little smoke. A little bit of Hawaiian sea salt. Place your fries on there. What I have here is for my seafood, I have our jalapeno popcorn shrimp. It's a 5160 count. Beautiful, crispy. It's a great one for your, if you want that kind of like Mexican flavor to it. But first I'm gonna place a little bit of saputo.
Whoa, plug. Jenna.
Cheese on that, which is
Yeah,
The right
plug.
choice. The right
cheddar
choice.
nacho one. Place my hot jalapeno peppers in there. Then I'm going to place a little bit of tomatoes, a little bit of black beans, a little onions, almost that like a little bit of jalapeno peppers. Place some jalapeno on top of there as well too. Place a little bit of coriander on there or cilantro, and a little bit of sliced scallions on there.
Beautiful.
Look at that. It's like having your, what do you call those, the fry supreme, but like another level.
Okay, you got to bring it closer, chef. Bring it up. Come around.
Yeah, it's
come around.
really pretty.
Come around. Yeah, crawl over. Farther, closer, closer. Look at that. Look at that. So there we go. Here we go. He's gonna. There we go. TikToker moment. Boom.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
The only thing it's missing is a little. That's right. Sour cream.
Yes.
That QR code right there takes you right to the product itself. It's awesome.
Jalapeno shrimp popcorn.
Why wasn't this around when I
Sour cream and some avocado just to top it all off, just to the next level.
Oh, love it.
That's right up my alley. One of my favorite poutines is a Mexican poutine with sour cream and avocado, and then adding the seafood. Chef Romel, that looks absolutely incredible.
Love it.
It not just it tastes good, but it also looks good. And remember that Instagrammable factor that you get from having something this good looking.
Ah, so good.
And I think, Jay, you're looking for some pictures for Instagram, right?
Yes, we would need now Richard too, because he always dives in and eats half of it before he takes a picture. Before you guys pass it over to your daughters, take a picture so we can put us on Instagram. We're going to put all the pictures up on Cisco Canada's Instagram feed tomorrow or Friday. And please check out these awesome ideas from our chefs today. And we'll have a ton of them. And that's a great idea, chef. I love that idea.
Thank you.
There has to be more seafood in poutine.
There has to be more.
It has to be. You know, for that, we're going to roll a quick commercial. Also tell you what makes Cisco different. And then we'll be back round 2. We got 3 rounds. This is round 2.
We're back in 2 and 2.
There we go. We'll be back.
Fresh food and fresh ideas are at the heart of food and service. Working with the greatest team of supplier partners, Cisco delivers the big brands you expect, the Cisco brands you'll be delighted by, and the specialty items that will set you apart. Cisco also goes to great lengths to ensure that our suppliers and our state-of-the-art distribution warehouses maintain the highest safety standards, often above and beyond government regulations. With Cisco, quality is assured from fresh to finish. Creating memories with food starts with great ingredients. Cisco's brand family includes standout, authentic products such as Orizio's Italian staples, Butcher's Block Prime cuts, Cisco natural organic produce with the freshest field favorites, and more. Our brands are produced by partners who share our love for high-quality food products and our core values of integrity, excellence, teamwork, responsibility, and inclusiveness. Our assortment is always expanding. Find what you need today. The options are endless with Cisco. Visit cisco.ca to learn more.
All right. Jordana.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jay. That was a great commercial, by the way, guys.
Is that a great commercial?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Not as good as the intro, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was really good. I liked the showing the field and all that with the produce. It's very cool. So right now I want to show you my second concept. I won't take up too much time, but
you got all the time in the world. Just relax.
Okay, good. So
you're the queen.
Okay. I know, right? I know. So I want to do a little bit of a riff on a club sandwich. Turkey and club sandwiches, they kind of go hand in hand. I find club sandwiches to be one of those comfort foods. I have to admit, when I go to a restaurant and I don't know what to order, I always gravitate to a club sandwich. It's pretty hard to mess up, although I have had some not so good ones. But this is a take on that. So this is starting with some potato wedges. So I wanted to change up the fries a little bit and use more of a hearty wedge, because this is going to be, my toppings are going to be a little heavier. So I want a solid base to layer those ingredients. And then I'm going to put on my more traditional ingredients. So I have my cheese curds. Again, going to dot those over top. And I like I did the last one, I'm trying to be nice and generous. And great point out about food costs, Richard. Thanks for calling me out on that one.
Oh,
As you know, as a corporate chef, we're not as focused on food costs as our operators are.
yeah, Richard.
But we definitely should be. And it actually was a very good call out. My holiday poutine or my stuffing and turkey poutine, I would say that probably does feed 4 or 5 normal people, or one Jordana size person. So, do with that what you will. But you're right. You definitely want to be cognizant of how much protein you're putting on to your poutines. So the next I'm going to put on some beautiful sliced roast turkey. So what I did is I roasted a turkey roast that is a single lobe turkey roast. So it is white meat, breast meat, and I'm going to leave the pieces large. It's interesting. I was thinking I was going to dice them up, but yeah, I watched your poutine show yesterday, Jay, the corporate chef poutine off prettiest poutine. And I really liked how some of the chefs left some of the meats whole and made it more kind of like a dig in with your fork and knife meal. So I'm kind of emulating that because I thought that was very cool. So to my sliced turkey breast, I'm actually going to add some I diced this up myself, but this is an applewood smoked turkey bacon, and it gets nice and tender, little bit crispy. It's better for you than a pork bacon, much lower in fat, much lower in sodium, but you're still getting that applewood smoky flavor, which is, what we gravitate to when we crave bacon, and everybody craves bacon. I don't care who you are. And except my husband doesn't eat bacon, which is really weird. But anyway, I still married him. So next, I'm going to add a little bit of diced tomatoes and some shredded lettuce, because that's kind of the ultimate in the build for a club sandwich, right? Your tomatoes, your fresh lettuce, and kind of interesting to put lettuce on a poutine. You kind of go, oh, do we really need to make it healthy? But that's like, putting some makeup on. It's just a piece de resistance. It's not the core crux of the item. Then I'm going to put a little bit of cracked black pepper just for seasoning. I want everything, like I said, to kind of season as I go. And then I'm going to do what should I do here? I'm going to do, instead of a hot gravy, I actually want to do a cold or room temperature seasoned mayo, so more like an aioli. So I've taken some mayo, I put some roasted garlic paste in there, and that's what's going to go over top. Because if you're anything like me, when you have a club sandwich, you always have kind of that extra mayo. I like mayo on my fries. It's very.
So you do it right there, Jordan. Look at that.
Right?
Hey.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, we are not shy in this kitchen.
Don't be shy. Yeah, Richard, it's not healthy.
Sorry, Richard. Richard's never going to come to my kitchen to eat.
There's the code, though. There's the code for the smoked turkey bacon.
Perfect.
Right? So it's right there, folks. Check it out.
Yeah, it's a great product for breakfast. It works beautifully for breakfast. But as you can see, it crosses over to other parts of the menu. Right now, we know that you need to have cross-utilization of SKUs on your menu. We want to maximize how many recipes something can go into. So this smoked turkey bacon, applewood smoked, is a perfect item for your menu.
It's awesome. Awesome. Jenna, you ever had smoked turkey bacon?
I've not, and I was just wondering, Jordana, I see their rounds here. Did you cut them and then like fry them, or how did you treat?
So we actually have it. We have it in two varieties. We have it as the round, which might be what that code is referencing, and we also have it as a slice. Both are listed at Cisco,
Cool.
and both are pretty much the exact same recipe, just a different shape.
Oh, really
Love
nice.
It. Very nice. Very nice. I'm assuming, looking at the nutritionals, that the turkey bacon is a little bit better than other kind of bacon for you.
It is. It's definitely lower in fat, lower in sodium than regular pork bacon, but you're still getting a really good, satisfying, bacon experience. And
Awesome.
The slice and the round are also a little bit bigger than the traditional turkey bacon or traditional pork bacon. So you're getting really good plate coverage as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jordana.
Yeah.
Talk about plate coverage. Let's go over to Richard.
Hey, I've got every plate covered. Well, food, that is. You know, that's really good. Yeah, Jordan, I know, like you always make such great food. I know. It's so good. And yes, we can be on any show together. In fact, you should come and do a little guest chefing on the food service versus TikTok show that I host. So anyways, back to the Poutine business. Okay, so my second recipe is talking about, again, a little bit of differentiation here. These fries are made from polenta. Yeah, that's right. I just boiled off some cornmeal, let it set in a pan. When it rested properly, I cut it into little strips, and you can convection oven these, and you can deep fry them.
So you boiled it at first. Wait a second.
What?
You boiled it in water?
Yeah, cornmeal. So you make polenta.
Yeah.
Boil the cornmeal.
Okay.
It comes out for 15 minutes. It comes out like a paste, right? Pour it into a greased pan. It'll set, and once it cools, it sets, and it's kind of like it's firm. It's cool. Anyways, so do that. I cut it into little strips, and then I would lay them out on a parchment, put them in a convection oven, let them get a little bit crispy, and then to finish them off for service, just give them a little flash in the deep fryer, and they're going to come up nice and crisp. And that's exactly the process I did here. Except for I don't have a convection oven like you have in a restaurant, but I do have an air fryer, and I started them in the air fryer, and then I finished them in the oil, and they turned out fantastic. So this is number one way of differentiating. I can't even say that word. I'm just going to say set yourself apart from other people. Now, so we're going to start with that. And again, what it would be without cheese curds, I'm not 100% sure, but it wouldn't be Poutine. So I got some cheese curds. And again, you don't have to go crazy on cheese curds. You need to put enough in. It's like get that ooey gooiness that you're looking for.
It's got to be profitable. It's got to be profitable, Richard.
It's got to be profitable. But you're also going to put your call out on the top. So my call out in this case is Lester's. QR code, please, Jay. Is Lester's Texas style smoked brisket. So again, we got briskets in the house. We just smoke these off in the smoker, pull them apart, 4 by 1 kilo frozen, just heat and serve. I'm telling you, I just put it in the microwave. The hardwood smoke smell off this, the beef flavor, just man, it's amazing. My dog's going crazy.
Got it right there. Let's see if we can quiz them.
Quiz me? What are you going to quiz me?
This
Alberta
is made in Canada too. This is a made in Canada product.
Of course we are. Lester's Food, Montreal. I'm telling you, we're legendary. We're more famous than Poutine.
What's COV? What's COV? Richard?
Crowback.
Thank you. Thanks for that quick response. What?
Yeah, I was wondering too.
That's okay.
Yeah,
you can
apparently
try
it's Crowback. See how fast he went on that?
Okay, so we've got
Richard.
with the GS1 data. So, anyways, we got the polenta fries, the squeaky cheese curds, the Lester's Texas style shredded brisket here, and now we want to finish this off. So, Poutine gravy is, as I told you, beef stock or beef gravy with a little bit of chicken stock into it and some parsley. That's kind of the traditional way to do it. Now, here's what I do. I make mine from scratch. Yep, that's right. I grabbed a roux, put it together, give it a little toast onto it, some Miner's base paste to pull up some stock, whisk it together, and a little bit of chicken stock to get the consistency that I'm looking for here. That's a real great way to save money. The downside to it is it's no longer vegetarian, and a lot of the bases that you can get from people that are going to be on these shows are also typically vegetarian, which is a really good selling point as well. So pick your lane. If you want to go all meat, like, hey, we are here. We're putting beef on fries. Like, let's do this. So I made it non-vegetarian. And a couple of tricks you can do if you are going to use the base, like the powders from somebody else, you can do a couple things to really make them unique. You can add a little bit of burnt, like browned butter into it when it's done and just whisk it in at the end.
What? So you burn the butter?
Yeah, like if you're like making like powdered sauces in your kitchen, like hollandaise, gravies, anything like that, if you brown some butter off and whisk it in at the end, it'll trick your consumer into thinking it's homemade. That's a little trick I learned from Chef David Franklin over at Cisco. Anyways, so I didn't need to do that because I actually have some butter in here from the roux, so I've already got that shininess of the sauce that you're going to trick with the burnt butter I just mentioned. So we're going to put that on top of my smell on this crazy beef on polenta. The cornmeal fries are a lot more heartier than regular French fries. They're crispier, and they can hold up to an awful lot more punishment, aka Poutine gravy. So, got lots of that on there. What do we need? Some garnishes, got some fresh parsley, and then to really finish it off, Cisco Imperial Smoky Barbecue Sauce, just some drizzles across the top. Now, I'm not an expert like Queen Jordan over there, but I'm telling you, that drizzle game's not so bad now, is it?
Looks good.
Polenta.
I mean, you can't see that because the camera's probably not that good, but hey, man, I'm telling you.
Get the tester in. Get the tester in, Richard. Where's the
We have
tester?
to put this for the gram before we can have the tester come in. Hang on a second here. Let's bring in our taste tester. Arden, come on in.
Right. And I love that. I love it. It's a new thing. Let's see let's out of 0 to 10. What is it this time? Let's go here.
Usually very
Throw the code up there again. One more time right there.
QR code. Thank you very much. Please take your time and energy to check that
That's
out.
the beef brisket, smoked pork right there. That code.
What are you thinking?
That's really good.
You like that? The barbecue sauce finishes it nicely, doesn't it?
It
Gives a little
does.
bit of extra smoke, gives a little bit of sweetness. Telling you, winner, winner.
Very good.
Wow.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Who's next?
Chef Romo. Here we go. We're back, Chef.
How are you doing?
Well, I just got polentled. Education.
Jay.
Well, in case you're wondering as well too, if you want to, instead of the butter, add some of the foie gras, like the X part, like the fat part of the foie gras into your gravy.
Yeah.
It's a really nice gravy as well too.
Richard, you get that? I'm watching in the cameras below, and they're enjoying the polenta a little bit right now.
So in case you're wondering, this next one is more of a Hawaiian flavor. Okay?
Ooh.
You think to yourself, Hawaiian? Seriously? Does that make any sense for Poutine? Well, this one here, I'm going to take my homemade fries again. A little bit of the 5-spice, the Chinese 5-spice.
Okay.
Place that in there to give that Asian flavor to it. A little bit of Hawaiian sea salt. Place that on there. There's going to be my takeout. Now, what I'm using today is our Phillips Sriracha and Honey dip that we have. It's a great flavor, a lot of nice flavors, beautiful color. I'm going to place that on top.
And Chef, we have the code right there.
Right.
Jenna, no,
Right
right
there.
there, right there. Yeah. Jenna, is it right? Did we get it this time?
I got the shrimp, Jay.
Did you get the shrimp?
I did.
No.
Got the shrimp. We're
Try
gonna
that
place
one.
Okay, let me try again.
We'll try it again. Sorry, folks.
the squeaky cheese.
Squeaky, we know why it squeaks.
Of
Nice.
course, you have to have bacon. You can't have Polynesian without bacon. That's just wrong. I'm sorry to say this, but yes, pineapple.
I love pineapple. This is great.
A little bit of
Love it.
red pepper just to get that color.
Wow.
French's, fried onions. And then on top of that, some sliced scallions. Now look at that. That is, sorry, I got to do again.
You gotta go around. Don't be shy of the camera.
Look at that. That is sexy.
Perfect for takeout. Cost effective.
Cost of it is great because the fact is
Sriracha. Everyone loves sriracha, right?
everyone loves sriracha these days. Plus with the honey, you have that balance of the yin, the yang with that hot and sweet on top of that. And then you can use that as a dip. You could use that as a pasta. You can use that for so many other things than just poutine. But this, I'm telling you, is an excellent poutine. And the flavor is there and the look is there. And it's takeout friendly.
It's beautiful, Chef. Is it
Thank
you.
crunchy? Can you grab a shrimp? Bring it up here, and I want to hear it. I want to hear that shrimp. Is the shrimp crunchy, Chef?
It's a 60 count, 70 count.
Bring it up close. I'm bringing it up close here.
And it's a dip, right, Chef?
It's a dip.
It's a
Okay.
dip.
Yeah.
It's a dip. It
It's a
comes in
dip, so
frozen.
it's got the shrimp in the dip.
In
Yeah.
the dip. With
Like now it's just a
jalapeno
whole
inside
different
it,
level. I was still
sriracha,
stuck in the
honey.
last shrimp.
Yeah, you were, Jay. So he
Sure.
used this dip as a sauce.
Thank you.
Really innovative, Chef.
It is.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it, Chef. Here's the code. Right code. One more time, right there, folks. Awesome stuff.
And Chef,
Scan
there's
it.
lots of pineapple lovers out there. I know it's really controversial, especially
I
on
know.
pizza.
You know, the
It's a
pizza
dangerous
with the
topic.
pineapple. I love that sweetness and that spice that go together well together. So
Really nice.
Awesome. We're gonna run commercial. Come around round 3, Richard.
2 and 2.
Right? He's okay. Jordana, you're up here right away. We're gonna roll to a commercial. This is hey Jenna, guess what?
What's
Cisco's
that,
got a
Jay?
lot of things that are different, and here's some of it.
Cisco is Canada's leading restaurant supplier with more than 14 locations across the country, servicing every province and territory. We are grateful for our partnerships and proud to service our customers from St. John's, Newfoundland to Victoria, BC. With the most distribution sites in Canada, we are recognized for our national reach and local connection. Cisco services every community size, from every major city to every small town. We are relentlessly innovating to ensure you have the products and services you need, no matter your location, with a coverage area that's continuously expanding. A partnership with Cisco guarantees access to the industry's best distribution network, keeping you on trend and stocked with fresh products and fresh ideas. Cisco Canada provides a broad range of food and non-food products to both independent and chain restaurant customers and other away-from-home locations, such as healthcare and educational facilities. No matter your cuisine type or culinary capabilities, we can help. Our products are sourced locally in Canada and within our specialized global network of responsible suppliers. Our categories include meat and poultry, seafood, dairy, produce, bakery and desserts, food service supplies, beverages, specialty and world food products, and pantry staples. Locally focused, our regional teams provide the hands-on customer service that sets us apart, ensuring you have what you need when you need it. Visit Sysco.ca to learn more.
All right. Jordana, we're back.
Awesome.
Jenna, are you still with us?
I'm here. I'm excited to see Poutine number 3.
Awesome. No food coma over there,
Is
Jenna.
that tater tots?
That is tater tots. So everyone loves tater tots. These are part of most of our youth growing up, and they're just poppable and delicious. And I thought, why not do a tot poutine or a topped tot? So I have these in here. I have a little bit of salt on them. I'm going to add a little bit of a Tex-Mex seasoning. So this is just a seasoning blend, but again, like I said originally, I want to layer the flavors in. So that's just a little bit of Tex-Mex seasoning, little chili pepper, a bit of cumin, a little more salt and pepper. So that's going to go in the bottom of my takeout. I am doing a much more responsibly sized poutine here because I feel like
Richard's watching
I
every
feel like
ounce you put
Richard's
on that
watching
plate.
it right. I feel like I'm being fat shamed a little by my first foray into poutine, but it's all good. Don't worry, this will not lack for calories, this one, but it'll just be a little bit easier to wrap your head around as a single person. So got my tots on the bottom, nice and hot. Then I'm going to put my Butterball Applewood smoked sausage. So this is, I'll show you a whole one because I realized last time I had already gone and diced and I couldn't show you what it looked like whole. But this is what it looks like whole. I've just scored it and I've grilled it off ahead of time. And the great thing about this is you could do these ahead of time. This could be a second life usage if it were you had leftovers, if you were doing a catering event or a barbecue. And then I've just sliced that into rounds, but just on a little bit of a bias. So that's going to go over top of my tots, and I'm going to be pretty generous with this. And then I'm going to kind of add my other poutine elements, poutine it up a little here. So I have my sliced sausage there. That's the Applewood smoked sausage. And then I'm going to put on some delicious cheese sauce. So this is a nacho cheese sauce. I just made this up ahead of time. It has a little bit of that Tex-Mex jalapeno seasoning already in it. So you don't really have to do much with this. And it's nice and hot. So that's going to go over top. And it's more of a cheese sauce rather than a gravy. But as I keep building, you'll see kind of what I'm doing here. So that's my cheese sauce. Going to be pretty liberal with it. Then I'm going to do a little bit of green onion just for color and a little bit of freshness. That's going to go over top. Then I'm going to have two different sauces. So I have a chipotle mayo. So mayonnaise, little bit of lime zest, and some chipotle concentrate. That's going to go over top here. Oop. Some barbecue sauce. So I took a really tangy Cisco branded barbecue sauce, and that is going to go over top as well. And then the piece de resistance for this one here to add a really nice element to my turkey sausage is a deep fried cheese curd. So these are a breaded and deep fried cheese curd. It is a Quebec cheese curd, so a really, really nice flavor. And it's really going to play with those sausage rounds that I have in there, or my sausage slices, I should say, not rounds. And that's just going to go over top. And I'm going to be pretty generous with those. I like the fact that they match the shape of the tot. You know what? I'll go a little bit more sauce because why not? Now we're layering. Now I'm layering. Now I'm getting away from the
Do you know what someone did today? So we did a pre-show today, Jordana.
Yeah.
You know what someone did for a photo op?
What's
They
that?
did a layer poutine like you're doing in a brown box like that for to go. And they actually pulled the side off the box and then
Okay.
took a photo of it for Instagram. So you saw the different layers of the poutine.
Oh, you mean like the
Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
front? So, oh,
No,
very
just the side, like the side there. They just pulled it down
right.
and then took a photo of it really close up, and you saw the layers of the poutine. It was
Cool.
beautiful.
Do you
Beautiful.
think if I do that, the whole thing will fall apart?
I think so.
Okay, so I'm not going to try it.
Yeah, we're
But
not
I
gonna
had
try
a
it.
thought while you were saying that. If you didn't have a fork to eat this with, this is how ghetto I like to be. You could rip this part off here
Yeah.
and fold it over, and it could become like a little spoonula thing,
Spoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Just in
That's
case
not
you have,
ghetto.
Ghetto.
just in
That's
case you
ghetto.
have to enjoy that in your car, right? And you want to get rid of all the evidence. So anyway, that is my turkey sausage. It's the Applewood smoked turkey sausage poutine with some nacho cheese sauce and the deep fried cheese curds.
And that's the code right there, folks. Scan it. It's made in Canada. This sausage is made in Canada, and it's local to Ontario.
It is, yeah, but a lot of the Butterball products are, and again, better for you, and a really, really nice array of products.
And it's
from
gluten
roast.
free. It's gluten free.
It is a gluten-free product. It is, yeah.
And nut free too, Jay.
I was gonna say, Jenna, come on, nut free.
Jordana, instead of saying ghetto, you can say it's environmentally friendly, right?
I knew you would have a good marketing spin for that. I knew it. I came to the right
Less
place.
waste. Yes. I really
Awesome.
love this poutine, like the Tex-Mex flair, the cheesy sauce, and then the added sauces like the mayos, and then the fried cheese curd. I mean,
You just can't go wrong with that, right?
yum. No.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you
Thanks,
so much,
guys.
Jordana. You bet. Over to Richard, Mr. Health Nut himself. I got you on mute. There you go. There you go.
I don't know about health nut, but I'll tell you, Queen Jordana, you and I can be great friends. Not only did you do deep fried cheese curds, which was episode 1 of my TikTok versus food service show with Steve McGoey, but you also turned the leaf of your takeout container into a spork. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. I like that. All right. So last one from me today is all about breakfast. I always love to make profitable breakfast items. It's usually not a profitable segment in your restaurants. You have to have a lot of volume to make any money. So I like to come up with things that cost a little bit more than eggs and bacon and are a little bit more interesting as well too. So today we've got breakfast poutine, and this is a staple in my kitchen. My kids love this. We go through many different styles of this, but there's one common element. And it is the Lester's breakfast sausage. I know a lot of people don't know that we make breakfast sausage. The stuff's killer. The Bonnie and Lester, or Bonnie and Henry put a chemical in here that makes you crave it fortnightly. It's crazy. I don't know what the flavor is, but it's a secret and it's delicious. Oh my God. Look at that. There's a QR code right there for you to try. So we'll get started here. It wouldn't be a poutine without some sort of potato base. So here it is today. I've just got some little hash browns, breakfast hash browns, and I deep fried them up in the pan just to give them a nice golden flavor, nice texture. It's a nice base for that. So the next thing you put in on your poutine is obviously a squeak squeak. So just put a bit of this on. And again, the gravy is what melts this. If you can try to keep your cheese curds as close to room temperature as you can for service, that's really great. It's really going to help that ooey gooiness come out of it, that glam shot. Okay, so obviously next up is going to be the that's the TikTok point. The Lester's breakfast sausage. These are a pork breakfast sausage. They are 12 to the pound, 5 kilo box. Just a few on like that. And again, breakfast sausage isn't going to break the bank. So again, we're sitting here on a very profitable poutine. Next up, the gravy. Again, I made mine from scratch. You can do yours from a base if you like. There's no crime. There's no crime here. There's no bad poutine. We're just going to gravy that up like this. Oh my God. This stuff smells so good in this kitchen. Yeah.
Richard, I keep getting the wrong code, so I'm sorry, folks. Watching this, you're probably like, Jay, it's not even a...
The SUPC is 1122714.
Wow.
For that one?
Wow.
Richard.
I know.
Richard doesn't need you, Jay.
No,
I
I don't,
don't.
apparently, yeah.
I can do this all on my own. And then to finish it all off, I have a nice fried egg that's going to sit nicely on top. A little bit of sprinkles. And Queen Jordana, I did find some orange and parsley here for a garnish to rock the 80s peas that you had out earlier. So there we are. Where we have it, see if I can tip it without knocking it over. So we have the hash browns on the bottom, squeaky cheese, Lester's breakfast sausage 12 to the pound, and a fried egg on top. Nothing says I'm going to kill breakfast, smash this for breakfast, and make money at the same time.
Whew.
That
Jenna,
looks great.
man. Richard, taste test. Is
Taste test.
Taste tested now.
We have a taste tester in the house. Is there one in the house anywhere?
Get your picture.
Boom. Just like that.
And here.
All right.
Hello.
I don't know. That egg looks pretty plasticky.
It's not plasticky. It was just for the miracles of television, it was made about 5 minutes ago. I would just go for some of the eggs. Leave the egg for the. I got to make a shot for the gram, you know.
Oh, sorry, man. There you go.
But this is we eat this every week, and we do this on Sundays. It's breakfast poutine in here on the weekends. My wife loves it. All the girls love it. It's a big thing, and yeah, anything that falls on the floor, the dog gets.
Which
Awesome.
poutine's your favorite of the three?
Which one's your favorite?
This one.
Yeah,
Really?
Yep.
it's comfort food.
Wow,
And
man.
you can get a lot of money for this in a restaurant. You don't have to. This is not your $4.95 breakfast special right here. You can make some money on that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Richard, thank you so much. We're going to go over to Chef Roman for the last
Thank you.
bit. Thank you. This is where we just need to do a little plug, Chef, before and talk about Le Poutine Week. So all these great ideas that you're looking at and you're seeing today, we want you to be able to use them and share them on Le Poutine Week.
Thank you.
So you go to this website right there, lepoutineweek.com. Right there. No, other side, other point. There we go. That right there. Go there, and surprisingly, guess what? You sign up. You don't have to pay anything because we took care of it for you. You go to Cisco. You add this into the promo code Cisco Le Poutine Week 22, and you get a free entry. You can join for the February 1st to for the 14th. And why not? You'll be a part of your local community, making great money and great profits from your poutine. We are a title sponsor with Saputo. That's why Jenna's on the call today to have a Saputo shout out. So thank you, Saputo, for participating. Jenna, thank you for today as well. Roland, take us home with the last poutine of the day or of today's show. We got one more show. of today's show. And I'll unmute you. That helps. There we go.
So I have my fries, my homemade fries again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place a little bit of lemon pepper on top of that. Of course, some Hawaiian sea salt.
So what makes Hawaiian sea salt sea salt?
Because it's actually from Hawaii. So the salt that's coming from Hawaii is why it's Hawaiian sea salt. And also there's a little bit less iodine in there, so it has a little bit more of a less of that bitter salt flavor that you get sometimes.
It's beautiful.
And so I'm placing that onto my plate. And what I did was I made a quick New England chowder. Now it's up to you if our pouch that it comes in is our clams, and our clams are whole clams. It's a 300 to 500 count clams. And I took some of the residual juice, placed it inside there, did a really quick bechamel, or if you don't have bechamel, look, I know you don't want to hear this, but you can take an Alfredo sauce in there. And wait, so there's the QR code right there.
For the clams.
So I made a nice, quick New England style. And what's good about our clams is that they're whole clams. There's no pieces of clams. There's no fragmented pieces. Place that on top there. Place your squeaky cheese curd. Some tomatoes. A little bit of bacon. Of course, you have to have bacon. Some scallions. Ooh, how about
also known as green onions, Jenna?
French's.
Oh, thanks, Jay. I was wondering.
This is a case.
French's crispy onions. And a little bit of parsley on top of that.
Okay, come around, Chef. Come around. Close up time. Close up. I love
with
clams.
a QR code on
other side.
Other side. Oh.
up. There we go. Down.
There you go.
Nice. Another premium and beautiful dish. Wow.
Look at that.
It's really nice.
I'm so hungry, Jenna.
It's kind of sexy.
Too.
So hungry. Chef, that's awesome.
When I'm looking at food, I'm looking at what can I make with it, what looks good, and also tastes good together. You got to build the flavors together so that way it works well with you.
That's awesome. Awesome, Chef. Thank you so much. Jenna, are you hungry?
I'm starving. My stomach is growling.
I know. I'm like, well, thank you so much. Yeah, we're coming for a visit. Richard.
You guys
Awesome.
should do a cook along. So while we're making our recipes, you guys are building them.
She turned out to be quite the little chef in the kitchen, I have to admit. She's
Right.
this is a career path for her, maybe not. I don't know.
Oh.
You did a wonderful job.
That is awesome. Well, thank you again to all of our guest chefs. And Jenna, thank you again for co-hosting today. It has been outstanding ideas. Everyone, you can watch the SVK Network up on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, pretty much everywhere. Follow Richard, you'll find us. And we are everywhere when it comes to great ideas, when it comes to poutine. Get out there, go to this website right there. Richard, point down. LaPoutineweek.com, other side.
Nice.
Right there. Join La Poutine Week. Like I said, Saputo and Cisco are title sponsor of this, and we're so proud to be a part of it. And we want restaurants to make extra profit right now through those that on La Poutine Week and be a part of your community. Why not? It's great times and great ways to make money during the February, early parts of February. Jen, any last words from your wisdom?
Just a big thank you to all of the chefs. This was really, really impressive. And I'm getting lots of comments here on my side that we're all very inspired. So thanks for having me, Jay.
No, thank you. And thank you to everyone. And watch, like I said, you can see all these ideas on Instagram. So please watch your Instagram. Go to Cisco Canada. Follow us everywhere, but definitely follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. You see these great ideas out there as well. Richard, can you give us the on the way outro? Can you fire up the outro for us?
We're going to fire up the outro. Hey, again, you know what? Stay tuned to the SVK network. There's always something great. There's always something fun. And we'll see you next time. Be sure to watch all the La Poutine Week shows. They're fantastic.